Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Manor Lords. Sit back, grab some coffee, and relax as we build here in Manor Lords. So what we're doing today is we are going to be continuing our early access look at this game. And what I want to do is really focus on getting to the next development level, because I'm trying to get us now up to rye cultivation, because we've got like very low fertility for a whole bunch of stuff like emmer. We've got some in here and then a little bit more over here, which is where we have our wheat growing, but the wheat is doing terrible. I mean, look at this, 9%. The fertility is absolutely horrendous. So we're fallow now, hoping to try and get a little bit better of that, but that is one thing we're working on. So then what I want to do is look at the other types of fertility. Flats, we don't have much fertility here, and barley the same. There's no green, but we do have rye. Now, rye can grow where things are, where soil is not as fertile, and that is why we can do that. But of course, we can't get there. We can process it like wheat and make it into flour, but we can't get it because we need at least 2 more points here. So what we're going to do then is figure out, okay, well, we need 3 more burgage plots to be level 2. So we're going to come in here and just go ahead and say, all right, you can be level 2. And we don't have, oh, that's already a level 2. We want to come in here, that's a level 2, this is level 1. That should do it. That should be our 3 that we need, and then we should get there. And another thing I want to talk about is that our stone cutters are out of work because there's no more stone over here. You can see there's no more deposit here. So we're going to go ahead and just demolish this stone cutter camp because there's no point in having it there. They're going to get their supplies back. We don't have a great resource for stone anymore, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. But I think right now we're really just focused on slow growth and survival. So that is where we are going. Now I do want, we built a church somewhere around here, I think up on the hill. Here it is. And what I want, yep, at some point we need to have enough stone to be able to upgrade here, but we also need some clay, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But I am going to come in here and get a burial spot, a corpse pit. Oh, okay, so they'll bury their people there, but not other ones. I don't think we need to get a corpse pit then. We don't have to, I mean, we don't have like any dead people, so we're not going to worry about that. But we are going to continue to try and get our things upgraded. Okay, we've reached the next level, so we can get another point here. And I want to come up here, and we're going to go right for orchardry, because then we can get up to rye on the next one. But what do we need to do to get to the next one? We're going to have to get more level 2, so let's go ahead and queue those up, because we can. We've got the stuff we need for that. And then we want to get to level 3. So what do we need for level 3? Well, we need to get more clothing, we need to get a tavern, and we need a stone church. So let's go ahead and look at the church. Again, I think we need clay for that. Yeah, we're going to need clay. So let's go ahead. We're going to come over here. And this is a rich deposit. There's a ton of clay that we can build or get. So what I want to do then is let's talk about maybe building another settlement over here. We have a little bit of emmer fertility here, but not much. There's not much fertility in here. So what I'm going to do is not really care about where the road goes. We'll bring this in here. Policies are unlocked. Oh, we should take a look at that too in a little bit. But this is going to come right out here like that. And we're going to go ahead and get a mine over here. Mining pit. Put that right on the deposit. Like that. And so that will get built. And then we're going to need to have some houses out here a little bit closer. So the first thing for houses will be water. We'll go ahead and get that get a well over here. And we'll bring a road to connect to that, and we'll get a market in here, a small marketplace. And then we could get some houses in here too. Nothing big here, just get some, a few over here that will be people who can work or like live near the mine and work at the mine. So that should fill that in and stuff. Let's go ahead and check on the policies. So the policies can come here. We could unlock a few things. We can get hunting grounds, strict fasting. No. I think we'll do hunting grounds. So wild animals on ridge deposits breed twice as fast. 50% reduced. Oh, maybe we don't want that. I don't know that I want any of those policy. It looks like we have to do at least some of them, but do we even have a ridge deposit here? Yeah. So they'll breed faster, and then the crops won't grow, which I guess isn't a big deal because we don't have much crops to begin with. I think we're going to have to be importing our... Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is really good. Okay, so we're going to come in here, and I think we're already set to import bread. Yeah. We want at least 20 bread. So we're importing that. We have berries. And we're producing eggs. And we can produce vegetables and apples now, too. So I think, okay, that's a fine policy. That will get us more meat. We'll go ahead and do that. Very good. So then what we want to do then is come in, and we can get a few things in place here. What we can do is, once we have some of these at level 2, and no thing assigned, yeah, let's go ahead and get some more of these upgraded to level 2. And then if we have some that don't, yeah, they're already, a lot of these guys are already having a production that they are working on. Oh, this one is not. So this one, we're going to have them work on clothes. It's going to be the tailor's workshop. And then this one could work on shoes. I think that might work because we are then producing leather. And I assume they need leather to do that. So we'll have the tailor and a cobbler there. And then they'll end up making stalls at the marketplace too, which will be good. And slowly we will be making progress on this. What I want to do is I do want to come in and we will go to logistics. We want to get another hitching post here. Not enough goods. Okay, yeah, we need to do some more logging and stuff. We can get all of that done over in here. I mean, this whole thing is going to be a pretty, like, normal thing, and it won't even let me queue this up. Okay, so we're going to skip ahead a little bit. Okay, so another thing we need to do this year is we need to add a plowing station to the farmhouse, which will allow us to get an oxen permanently assigned there. But I'm going to come in here to the stable. Here it is. And we already have 2 out of 2 are done there. So we don't have space to get any more there. But we're getting more growth. We've got 4 families that can work on construction right now. And it's kind of hard to tell. Right now we have 40 living space. But then we have 43 families. So I'm not exactly sure where they're all living right now, because none of them seem to be homeless. And we're adding more burgage plots, so I don't know. I mean, we need to get the goods over here, and I also, in the meantime, I was able to get the logging camp queued up here, and then I built a storehouse here, or kind of queued one up there, and then I built some roads to connect that a little bit as well. Now the farmhouse upgrade is complete, so we can come in here, and we're going to go ahead and permanently assign. Here we go. Assign a livestock worker. Or like assign, yeah. We've got a livestock there. And then we should be able to come in here. Oh, it still says 2. Okay. We need more stables. Let's go ahead and add a stable here too. Just because it feels like a good spot to have a hitching post in here. If we can get it. We don't have the log. Oh, we do. Okay. We'll put it there then. So that'll be good. And then, of course, more people are moving in. And we should be starting to get things delivered over here. But they need an option to get the log over. And that's the problem. That's the holdup that we have right now. Is we need to get more option in here so that they can be moving the option around. This is going to take a... Yeah, we're going to put this on high priority. We need to get that up first so that we can buy more option and have space for them. This one, we have one person working on that already. Livestock, where are they? They're waiting. Why have they not been assigned? Okay, we're going to assign another family to work in that stable. The burgage plots have been added to, and we have the tailor shop is working, so now we do have extra of that. We need the tavern and the church, and the church is what we're working on right now. The tavern we're going to have to supply with beer, which will be a little bit harder to do. Okay, we got the wood here. As soon as they come out and actually constructed, I will add livestock. Okay, so we've got this here. I'm going to go ahead and order another ops, and we're going to upgrade it to a larger stable at the same time. And then we can add, actually we probably could add, nope, we can't add somebody there right now. But it looks like the option was delivered. So hopefully that means that we're going to start to see, yep, here goes an ops bringing something out this way. It's hard to get a new little settlement started because they have to deliver a whole bunch of stuff. It'll be useful when we have that logging camp ready. And more people are moving in. I really like to see that. That's really great. This is still under construction, but there is the option there. So while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put a forester here too, because I think that will be really useful for us. I just clicked the wrong button, so it just went away. But yeah, if we put the forester like right here, eventually we should have some stuff being cut, and then also we should have things being replanted right away. And so I think that will help. This should be done pretty soon, and then we can assign some people to be cutting things right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and have 3 working here just to get started, because having that here will really speed things up. And then as well, I don't think I ended up putting a hitching post in here. We've got the well there, we've got a marketplace. Yeah, we want a hitching post here as well. Logistics, we'll get another hitching post. But this, they will chop down some trees, and then we'll have some of them right here. And so instead of having to get the ops in and go way over there, we should be able to start seeing more faster growth there. And here's the manor. We've got the manor set up. We could come in and we could set some more things up here. I could set a land tax. So that would be collect from the wealth, and then the tithe, percentage of surplus food that is given to the church. Okay, we're going to set both of these at 10%. So I'm going to start getting money then, I believe. And we are going to be getting influence from the tithe. It is going to impact the approval rating a little bit, but that is so high already that I'm not too worried. That should be fine. And we do require refueling. Let's put some fuel reserves here in the manor. I want my manor to be well fueled. And in the meantime, we can go ahead and start considering getting some other stuff. All of this is pretty much cosmetic. The castle walls could be good. I don't think I want to do them yet, though. I think I just want the manor. I want them really focusing on growing everything. So that's where we're going to be at. Okay, so this little settlement is getting going really fast now. I do want to come in and I want them to be, they're going to stay at level 1, but I do want them to start to have things like eggs and vegetables out here. They can get just a little bit of stuff in here, and then I think we're going to set some to orchard too. It will take a few years, but then eventually they will be able to have apples. So we'll get some of those in there, and that will help this area grow a little bit. We've got space for 45. Very good. Yeah. But look at this. The families, we have 51, which is just interesting. But we do now want to... This should get built pretty soon, the clay pit, and then we will start to have clay. The hitching post is done. We're going to add another ops. We'll get 2 more people working here, and that's really going to get things flowing nicely. We've got the forester here. We can get somebody working at the forester. In fact, we'll go ahead and have 2, and now we're like running out of people. So I'm going to come in and actually build some more houses out in here. That takes 10 logs. Do I not have that? I've got 82 logs. I'm not sure what it is mad about here then. Because I have 82, and that's the surplus. I have 93, actually, in total. But some of them are reserved, of course. I'm going to bring this around here and see if that makes any difference. So now we have this space that we can come in and just build. Yeah, see, now it's red again. And it won't tell me why. What if we just build some more roads here? I want to connect. This well is going to have a path all the way around it, because I do like the wells to be like very easily accessible. And then we'll bring this path out this way. Let's see if we can get some houses out here then. There we go. We're going to do them right here then. That's going to be a pretty big expansion there. Food and fuel, we are doing really well with them with that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. The marketplace, we need to get something over here. Like, we've got stall availability here. We've got demand. They need to come in and get some stalls built. We've got some nice forestry getting built here and growing. In fact, I'm going to take 1 off of there because we have plenty of wood now. We're going to take some off of that, and we're going to get another person on the woodcutter lodge, or like get a woodcutter's lodge out here. And we'll put it over this way. Although now we don't have a oh, here's the road. Okay. Bring this right over like that. And all of this is getting built very quickly, so we can come in. I want a lot of orchards out here, because I think that will really like supply us with a lot of apples for use elsewhere too. And the mining pit is done. We're going to go ahead and get several people working on that. We can't upgrade to deep mine because we haven't upgraded that, or like we haven't unlocked that yet. But we do have the plots that we need, and now we should be able to come over here. And now we're out of stone, and we need clay. I wonder what happened to the stone, but we're going to come in here and see if we can trade for stone. Trade. Construction. We need to... okay. We need to import the stone. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can export the planks. That's not a big deal. We are going to need roof tiles. That requires setting up a route, which I'm not going to worry about yet. I do want to start to get barley, because we can't actually do beer ourselves, it looks like. Oh, we can do ale. A trade route is required for 192. I think that might be... Okay, so, but I don't know what the price is for it. That's... I had, like, we... Oh, here. import price is 18 on that. Or we can have the import price on barley be 12, and then we can make our own ale. Let's do that. We're gonna do, yeah. Establish that route. No, actually, just come in here and import barley. Can I? Yeah, I can. I want to import up to 50 barley. That's going to be pretty expensive, but it will get us going, and then we can come over to industry. And no, we want farming. So we're making barley. Where we're going to be importing the barley. And then I want to find the malt house. There we go. We want the malt house. That's going to use the barley to produce malt. And I want it kind of in an industrial area, which I guess is in here. Oh no, it's over in here. We've got stuff over here. This is the berry guy. No, we don't really have an established industrial area. I'm just going to put it all over the place. We'll put that here along our main road, and it should be nice and quick there. Let's go ahead and get a storehouse here too. Yeah, I think that would be good. And then this I want to upgrade to a large storehouse as soon as we can. But now let's come take a look over here. None of this has gotten built yet. Just double check that we have these staffed. Not too worried about too many people. Oh, we have a hitching post here now. And we have one there. Let's upgrade that to a stable. And the mining pit is getting clay. And then we need to create, or we need to turn that into roof tiles. So we're going to put a clay furnace in here somewhere too. We'll put that here. That takes some stone, but we are importing our stone now. So we should have a solid supply. I'm going to double check that though. Import stone, very good. So yeah, we should be in an okay spot with that. We're gonna have the stone, we just need the roof tiles. Very good. Those are under construction. Coming over here, hey, look at how much money and influence we have now. Very good, and you can see that taxation impact on there's thoughts damage. The woodcutter's lodge over here is full. Where's our storehouse? That's already large, so it just didn't get delivered. Let's go ahead and get another family on here. And that can help with that a little bit. Just helping those logistics everywhere we can. Got a small stable here so we can add another ops. And then we've got the large storehouse here, which is storing some of that clay. We've got another family on here, and we're storing other stuff too. We still didn't get... They haven't built the... This is the demand that they have here. Nobody is putting any shops out here, which, you know, if I were them, I would, because you're a bit closer to people. We're going to get more orchards out here, because we have the money to spend on that. Actually, we're, like, out of regional wealth now, but it's my own money. So what we could do is we could start to press claims on other territories, which I think we will at some point, but I mean, we're still filling out what we have. I like that we're building like this whole region. The malt house is almost done. Have we imported the barley yet? I bet we have. Here's that here, crops. Yep, we've imported barley. Harvest is a ways away. That being fallow did improve the fertility. So, but it only got it up to 20%. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 years of fallow before we can do grain on our own. That is kind of what we're going to end up having to do. The malt house is done. We'll go ahead and add somebody there. Storehouse is done. We're going to immediately upgrade it. And come back over here and see what we're at now. Clay furnace is done. We're going to add a few of those, and we're going to put plenty of fuel reserves there. Woodcutter's Lodge, we can get a couple people working there. And we've got people working there. I think that is fully staffed then. Yeah, so this is all good. We have a little bit more money. We can come in and assign another couple orchards here. And again, that should be good. That'll get them growing the trees and growing the apples. Come back over here and check. The large storehouse is under construction. It should be done soon. Oh, and then the clay furnace is already working too, so that should be producing roof tiles soon. Okay, we'll put 2 people working at this storehouse, which should help provide, yeah, we've got malt there. So then we should be able to come in, and I think the tavern is next, residential. So the tavern, it needs ale. Industry, we're making them malt. And then I guess the artisans need to do that. So we need to come into level 2 and find things that are like a level 2 without a thing here. So here, brewery extension produces ale from malt. We'll get 1 there. This can be upgraded to level 2. There's the cobbler. That can be upgraded. And that one can have another house added too. But if you take a look at level 2, we now have a lot of what we need, which is really good. Let's check on those roof tiles. So we put the clay furnace over here. We have people working there. They are fueled. They have some clay. They are working on, there we go. We've got clay tiles now. 1 tile. So that's just a matter of getting a little bit more done, and then we'll be able to get the everything done, get the church upgraded. But once we have, I'm waiting for a couple here. We already have a brewery. So do we have ale? We have malt there. Commodities, that's what we're looking for. We have 1 ale, okay. So then we are ready to get a tavern in. And I kind of want to put the tavern here. Look at that. It's going to fit nicely. By the trading post, theoretically, then you can imagine that people, well, like travelers, will come through here. They'll see this house. And then they'll come here. And they can stop at the tavern. They can do a little trading at the trading post. And then they can continue on their way. And down here, they could stop at a stable if they want to. I mean, we'll put a stable around here too, probably. Maybe get some horses. I don't know if we need them, but now I'm just starting to feel like, hey, this is kind of fun to add some random stuff. Packet station. Use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive. Yeah, that'll be good when we start to add more things. But the tavern here and the well right next to it, we'll go ahead and put a stable across the street. I just think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and get a couple people working here at the tavern. They're going to transport some of that ale that we've been producing. And I do want to come over here, and we're going to get another ale thing here. We do have, where's the malt? Here, crafting materials. We have 4 malt, so we need to get more malt, but yeah, that, how much barley do we have? 3 barley, so we need to be importing that more. I'm going to go ahead and come in here, and we're going to set up the trade route when we have the money, which we don't right now. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out, we got to find a spot to get our own goods. That brewery is done, so we should start to supply ale. So we should be able to come in here now. We've got the tavern supply. We have everything except the church level. Which, do we have the roof tiles? We do. So we can go ahead and we can upgrade our church now. Okay, so we temporarily have the money to come into our trading post and set up that barley trade route. which should help that be a little bit of a smoother supply, because we are having a little bit of an issue keeping that ale supplied at the tavern. And as far as the church goes, actually, this year, the mining pit, we used up all of that storage. So we're not the storage, all of the iron deposit that was there too. So we're going to get rid of that. The church is almost done. Just need a little bit more stone to be delivered. And that is being imported. And we have the stone, so it should get delivered very soon here. And then we'll see it get completed. Alright, and the church is complete. So now we want to add a family. Go ahead, we'll have one there. And that should get us to be able to do level 3. So now, yeah, the tavern supply. That is the problem that we're having. The tavern is not being supplied enough with ale. So we need more malt to be created, but the malt, again, is lacking the barley. We need to get the barley, but the barley is not coming fast enough. So we will leave it here for today, and we will see what happens in the next video. Be sure to click on the video on the screen now. It will be that next video if it is out. If it isn't available yet, it'll be a different video that you will thoroughly enjoy, I guarantee it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.